What do you think is the biggest thing that is killing service-based businesses right now? Maybe it's getting new leads, or maybe it's landing more clients. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's any of those things. I think those things are actually quite simple if you get this one thing right. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly what I think that this biggest killer is. Now, to explain this better, I wanna run you through an example of a business that I started around 4 years ago. So we were obsessed with fish. Sounds weird, I know. I knew so much on fish, I still do, corals, aquariums. So me and my best friend decided that we were gonna start an aquarium installation company in London. What we decided to do was first go around the existing market, see what was being sold and what was being offered. So we made a fake email from like a fake Chinese restaurant, and we reached out to all of these existing companies asking them what they were doing to help their clients, what sort of aquariums they could build, what sort of prices they were charging. And what we found was fascinating. Actually, it wasn't fascinating, it was terrifying. So look, we came into this market, we saw that it was being run by a bunch of people that had pretty much no clue what they were doing. They had terrible marketing. They would post on Instagram and Facebook every year at Christmas to say Merry Christmas, in the hope that that would magically go viral and get in front of people to land clients. They had terrible pricing. Their pricing was super low. They ran off a scarcity mindset. They didn't have many clients at all, and they needed to charge less because they were trying to land more clients and compete with all of these other guys that were ultimately in this massive race to the bottom. We ended up running this business for 2 or 3 years, but we saw this opportunity and we came into this market knowing that we did not want to follow the trends of these other companies. So this leads me on to what I think the biggest killer of service-based businesses is. I personally think it is pricing like a fool. And this was so normal in this market. And the more I reflect on it, the more I learn from it. But what this does, what pricing wrong and pricing cheaply does, because as well, I see this everywhere. Clients that we speak to in our own agency, people that I speak to that have their own agencies too, they're all pricing too cheap. They're trying to go cheaper so they can get more of the market, they can get more clients. And the reality is you need to go the opposite way. What pricing like this does is it means that you can't hire in a team. It means that you can't allocate resource to actually deliver for these clients. So you have to do all the work yourself. You end up working like an absolute dog, delivering for all of your clients, getting burnt out, and then starting from zero all over again when they inevitably churn. And when you are doing this, you're split across so many different clients, you just can't provide a good quality of service. You can't spend the time that's needed to actually build a relationship with these clients because you haven't charged enough. You haven't got the resources to go and hire in more people. You can't scale. You cannot grow like this. You can get to like 10K per month, but then you are going to get hit in the face so hard, and you're just going to keep resetting in this death loop of not being able to make enough money from your business. And you'll think it's the business model you're in, you'll pivot out and you'll go somewhere else. I even see business owners that are making hundreds of thousands a month doing this same thing. They already have a winning formula and a proven record of charging high ticket, and then their marketing starts to slow down because they're not very good at marketing themselves. So they think the best solution is to go cheaper and go for a broader market. And the reality is you can do that, but not so cheap that you then can't scale or grow. If you do that, you can't run any ads. It makes marketing 10 times harder. If your services are 1K, 2K, your break-even point is so low that you literally have no wiggle room to spend money on ads to acquire a client. We could spend up to $3,000 to acquire a client in Unorthodox, but because we charge enough, that's completely fine. We're happy to spend that because we have the margin and we have the wiggle room for it to make sense. So look, it's all good me sat here ranting about pricing and why you should be charging more, but how can you actually start to fix this? Well, the good news is it's pretty simple. Instead of charging based on what you see the market charging, you need to charge based on the value that you're actually bringing to your customer. And to do this, you first need to identify what that market actually is. Who do you actually want to help? What's going to be valuable to them, and what is the pain that they're in that they really need solving. Now, what also happens when you charge cheap is you start to attract really bad type of clients. You're going to attract the clients that don't really have the money. They're in a desperate spot. They're just like those aquarium companies where they're in that scarcity mindset. Every penny matters to them, so there cannot be any room forever. So they're constantly breathing down your neck. They're constantly trying to chase you and rush you through things, and this just isn't the way to run a business. You want to be working with higher quality of clients, and this comes from understanding what they actually need and the pain that they're in, and actually charging a price that makes sense to them. I get it all the time. People are like, Liam, I can't charge more than 5K. Yeah, no shit. You can't charge more than 5K when you're literally trying to help a failing business owner land more clients. He has no money. Of course, he's not going to pay you 5K. Think about it. So we really need to change who we're working with here. We need to change our focus. We need to change who we're trying to sell to. We want to work with less people and be super honest and upfront. In Unorthodox, we work with 5 new clients per month. That is it. But those 5 new clients get all of our attention now because they pay us enough money. We hire in a killer team to deliver for them. And because they're paying us enough money, we have the margin to spend time building these relationships and actually working with these clients. And when you can do this, it means you can collect the best case studies. It means you can collect the best testimonials. And it means you get to prove the quality of your service. You get to show the world how good you really are. Instead of working with 50 clients and charging 1K per month, just work with less and be honest and upfront. It also screams that you're a professional to the clients you're trying to land. When I tell our clients that we only work with 5 clients every single month, they know that they're going to get the attention that they need and the attention that they're paying for. And look, if you are a service-based business owner watching this video right now and you're making over 20K per month and you need a team like us to step in, help you identify who it is you need to be targeting, how much you should be charging, and then helping you scale that offer to get past that roadblock that you're currently at right now, then there is going to be a link down below in the description. You can book a call with us, find out exactly how we work, and maybe you could secure one of the 5 spots that we have every single month. But moving on, you never want to be the cheapest on the market. 10 clients at 10K is going to be so much better than 100 clients at 1K. And it's actually not hard to land clients at that price point when you know exactly who you're selling to, what pain they're in, and what value you can actually bring. When you're value-led, not feature-led, it becomes so much easier to have these conversations with smart business owners that know that you can actually help them. And you can start building a team out around you so you don't have to do the work, so you can constantly focus on the 10X stuff, like filling the funnel, like building relationships with your clients. And then, like I said, ultimately, if you charge the right price, you can actually work out a break-even point, just like we have, so that you know you can run ads, you can spend a certain amount before you acquire a client, and then you'll still be profitable. Most people don't do that. Most people just assume that ads don't work. And the reality is you don't work. You don't understand what you need to even acquire a client for in the first place to make money when you are running ads. That is why ads don't work for you. But guys, please, please, please take this advice on board. Everything becomes so much easier when you start to charge more money. I cannot stress this. Our aquarium company, we were charging £50,000 for fish tanks. Our competitors were charging £10,000, but we stepped in. We had a killer website. We were everywhere on Google ads. We were on Facebook ads. We had an amazing Instagram. We had amazing clients that would give us crazy case studies because they had these budgets for these bigger aquariums. I'm not talking a little fish tank here. I'm talking like 3-meter long aquarium with thousands of liters of water in. And we had the budget to hire in the best tank builders, the best designers, the best carpenters to create a finish around these aquariums. We ignored the noise. We ignored what everyone else was doing. We focused on what was valuable to that client. And if you think about it, these clients that we were working with had houses worth tens of millions. Why would they want to spend £5,000 on a crappy fish tank that looked like garbage? Of course they're going to want to spend 50K. It's a statement piece in their home. It's something that is going to be there for a very long time. And this is the mindset you need to start changing. Someone earning over $1 million a year isn't going to pay you 1K per month to deliver a shoddy service. They're going to want to spend more to get higher value out of you and actually get your time and energy and your team's energy to deliver a crazy, crazy service to them. But look, that is the biggest killer. You're pricing wrong, but you can get better. Just follow the advice that I've given you. And look, if you did want to get better at building offers that you can actually start to charge real money for, then I've actually put together a full video talking about our pain index system that allows you to do exactly that. So go and click somewhere up here. The video will be there. Check it out. See you later. Good luck.